9 reasons why younger women love older men. Get the fact. Stoicism tell me. Old Stoic Wisdom. Age does not protect you from love, but love, to some extent, protects you from age. Nin. Welcome to Stoicism, Win, a place where timeless wisdom meets modern relationships. Today, we're diving into a topic that stirs both curiosity and controversy. Why do younger women fall for older men? Forget the stereotypes. We're not here to play into shallow assumptions or outdated beliefs. We're here to explore the real, deeper reasons through the lens of old Stoic wisdom. Too often, society jumps to judgment. Older men dating younger women, labelled as midlife crisis clowns or wallets with legs. Younger women choosing older partners, accused of being gold diggers or manipulative. But here's the truth. Love doesn't ask for a birth certificate. What draws one person to another is often rooted in energy, maturity, presence, and how a man carries himself. And from a Stoic perspective, how you live, how you think, and how you master your emotions, these are what truly define your value. In today's video, we'll break down 9 powerful reasons why younger women are naturally drawn to older men. Not just emotionally, but biologically, psychologically, and even spiritually. If you're a man in your 40s, 50s, or 60s, and you've wondered why younger women seem to gravitate toward you, this video will reveal why. And if you're looking to attract a partner who respects your wisdom and strength, this will show you how to own those traits with quiet confidence. Before we begin, take a moment to like this video. It helps us continue sharing Stoic philosophy with men who are seeking clarity, power, and peace in their relationships. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss a message that could change your mindset. Lastly, drop a 1 in the comments if you find this topic useful, or a 2 if you'd like us to explore something different in future videos. Now, let's dive into the 9 reasons younger women are drawn to older men, through the lens of old Stoic truths. Reason number 1. Extensive experience in intimacy. One of the deepest reasons younger women are drawn to older men lies in something far beyond appearance or material wealth. It's the kind of experience that only time can offer. Older men often bring a sense of calm, confidence, and emotional intelligence into the bedroom that many younger men have yet to cultivate. They don't rush, they don't perform, they connect. And that connection, built through years of learning, not just about women, but about themselves, is what creates comfort and passion that feels real, not forced. As the philosopher Epictetus once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This self-mastery, especially in moments of intimacy, makes a woman feel safe, seen, and desired in a way that transcends physicality. Many younger men chase the idea of conquest. Older men, when grounded in Stoic wisdom, seek connection, presence, and depth. They are not just physically affectionate, they are emotionally available. They know how to touch a woman's body, yes, but more importantly, they know how to touch her soul. In a world that moves fast, older men slow things down, and that, ironically, is what makes the experience so powerful. They've learned the language of listening, the rhythm of respect, and the value of emotional communication. As Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This way of thinking, calm, focused, grounded, shows up in how older men love, lead, and relate to women. And make no mistake, younger women feel that difference. They feel when a man is fully present. They feel when a man is emotionally in tune. They feel when a man is not trying to impress, but simply trying to understand. That understanding, gentlemen, is rare, and rare things are valuable. Many men overlook how important emotional connection is in intimacy, but for women, especially those with deep emotional intelligence, it is everything. Real intimacy is more than physical closeness. It's about psychological safety. Older men, having gone through life's storms, have often developed a kind of quiet strength that becomes very attractive to women who are looking for stability, not drama. Women crave emotional consistency. They are magnetized by maturity. They want someone who understands the difference between passion and chaos. And older men, especially those who live by Stoic principles, tend to embody that balance. Think about your own life, your past relationships, your growth, your lessons. You didn't come this far to play shallow games. You came to love with depth, with purpose, and with intention. So remember, every time you choose to be emotionally present and attentive, you're offering something priceless: security in a world full of uncertainty. Younger women may be biologically wired to respond to signs of strength and confidence, but they stay for the warmth, the wisdom, and the emotional safety you provide. As a final thought, take this advice to heart. Touch her mind before her body, and you'll touch her soul forever. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed this dynamic in your own life? Do you agree that emotional presence is just as powerful as physical intimacy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's build a space where older men lead with wisdom, not ego. Reason number 2, making younger women feel desirable. One of the most profound reasons younger women are often drawn to older men is that older men have a unique ability to make younger women feel deeply desirable. The beauty of a relationship where both partners feel valued is undeniable, and for younger women, there is a special allure in knowing that their partner views them as the most attractive person in the world. This admiration, coming from someone who has lived through more of life's ups and downs, feels incredibly powerful. Older men have the wisdom and emotional maturity to express their appreciation in ways that can make a younger woman feel completely seen and adored. They possess an innate ability to connect with their partner in a way that speaks to their soul, making them feel cherished not only for their appearance, but for the person they are on the inside. This is something that many younger women find truly irresistible, as it boosts their confidence and self-worth. Moreover, older men often admire the energy and vitality that younger women bring into their lives. It's not just about looks, but about the sense of zest for life that younger women tend to radiate. This youthfulness can be refreshing to older men who have seen many phases of life and may have become accustomed to a quieter, more settled existence. Younger women, with their enthusiasm, curiosity, and energy, seem to embody the very essence of life itself. For older men, this exuberance is not just attractive, it is invigorating. It reminds them of the youthful exuberance they may have lost over time and rekindles the spark that fuels excitement in life. This connection to vitality helps make the younger woman feel special, as her presence is seen as something that brings joy and brightness to her older partner's world. In many ways, older men appreciate these youthful qualities in younger women because they bring balance to their lives. While the older man may have acquired wisdom and experiences that give him a sense of stability, the young woman often brings an unrestrained passion for life and growth. It's a symbiotic relationship that allows both individuals to thrive in different ways. The older man helps to ground the relationship, offering guidance and stability, while the younger woman adds excitement and spontaneity, making both feel alive and in the moment. In modern life, where relationships often feel rushed or driven by external pressures, the genuine appreciation that an older man has for a younger woman's qualities can make her feel more valued than ever. This can be a welcome change from the often superficial and fast-paced world of dating. For men, this is an opportunity to be the steady anchor in a relationship, while still being able to admire and nurture the vibrancy that younger women bring. For younger women, is an affirmation of their value beyond their appearance, and an opportunity to feel emotionally secure while exploring the complexities of attraction and love. It's important for both partners to recognize that this mutual admiration, where one person makes the other feel special and desired, doesn't only benefit one side. The older man can draw strength and joy from his partner's youthful energy, while the younger woman can grow in confidence, knowing that she is genuinely appreciated for who she is, not just what she looks like. This dynamic brings a depth to the relationship, allowing both to feel treasured and valued. So as you navigate the intricacies of relationships in today's world, remember that it's not just about looks or age, it's about connection, admiration, and making each other feel truly special every single day. Reason number 3, understanding relationship needs. Reason number 3, and pay close attention to this, because it's not just a point, it's a revelation. Older men deeply understand what they want in a relationship, and more importantly, they understand what a woman truly needs. This isn't about guessing. This isn't about trial and error. This is about a man who has walked through the storms of life, sharpened by pain, polished by experience, and forged by time. An older man doesn't just hear a woman, he listens, and not with the shallow ears of a boy chasing fleeting validation, but with the attentive wisdom of a man who knows the weight of words, the silence behind the smiles, and the unspoken emotions that younger men often overlook. The older I get, the more I listen to people who don't talk much, said Germaine G. Glidden, and that's the kind of depth we're talking about. Older men, true Stoic men, have mastered the art of presence, being still, calm, and unwavering even when emotions run high. They're not easily shaken, not easily threatened. Their value doesn't come from impressing, it comes from understanding. And that understanding breeds security. That understanding builds trust. That understanding creates magnetic attraction. A younger man might offer sparks, but an older man offers stability. That's the real fire. That's the kind of flame that doesn't burn out in the wind. In today's modern chaos, where people swipe left faster than they blink, women crave something real, something reliable, something that doesn't disappear after a few texts. That's where you come in. You who have endured, you who have learned from loss, heartbreak, success, and silence. You are not a beginner anymore. You are the mountain, not the storm. And that mountain energy, that's what younger women are instinctively drawn to, not because of sugar daddies or stereotypes, but because a mature man gives peace, not confusion, because he knows her emotions are not a puzzle to solve, but a world to understand. He doesn't compete with her, he complements her. He sees her, he gets her, and most of all, he handles her with respect, direction, and control. Women know when a man is grounded. They know when they've entered the orbit of a man who's not chasing, because he's already arrived. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." And older men? Their thoughts are seasoned. They don't waste time on what doesn't matter. They focus. They commit. They show up. So if you're a man between 35 and 70, don't you dare doubt your power. You are not past your prime. You are entering the phase where real connection, real depth, and real fulfillment begins. You have what women silently crave: wisdom, emotional strength, and the calm of a man who's already faced his own darkness. So rise up, embrace who you are, lead with clarity, and never forget, the most attractive man in the room is the one who understands himself first. Now, if you feel this message speaks directly to your soul, hit that like, drop a comment saying, "I am the mountain, not the storm," and make sure you subscribe, because the next revelation might just be the one that shifts everything for you. Reason number 4, assuming responsibility. One of the most powerful yet often overlooked traits that younger women find deeply attractive in older men is their natural inclination to assume responsibility, not just for themselves, but for those around them. This doesn't mean controlling or dominating a partner, rather it's about being the steady anchor when the waves of life get rough. Older men, through years of trials, victories, and failures, have developed the wisdom to lead without forcing, to protect without smothering, and to guide without demanding. They've learned the art of leading by example, and in doing so, they radiate a quiet strength that provides women with a sense of stability. As John Wooden once said, "You can't live a perfect day without doing something for someone who will never be able to repay you." That kind of unspoken leadership, the willingness to carry emotional, financial, or practical burdens without expecting praise, is magnetic. In today's world, where many relationships are plagued by uncertainty, indecision, and avoidance of responsibility, a man who steps forward, takes initiative, and solves problems is a rare gem. Younger women, especially those with ambition and drive, don't want to feel like they're raising a man. They want someone who can walk beside them, shoulder to shoulder, or even carry the load when life gets heavy. When a man takes responsibility, whether it's managing finances, resolving conflicts calmly, or making thoughtful decisions about the future, he sends a clear message: you are safe with me. And that feeling of emotional and practical safety is one of the deepest human needs in love. A Stoic man understands that leadership is not about ego, it's about service. He doesn't blame others or run from difficulty. Instead, he faces adversity with poise, knowing that true strength is revealed not in moments of ease, but in moments of crisis. This is what makes him not just desirable, but deeply respected. So ask yourself, are you the man who brings chaos, or the one who calms the storm? If you've built your character through years of responsibility, self-discipline, and honor, you're already embodying what many women secretly long for. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius once wrote, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. In your journey through relationships, let your reliability speak for itself, and you'll find that women, especially younger women, are drawn to that unshakable presence. Now it's your turn. Have you noticed how your ability to take responsibility impacts your relationships? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's have a real conversation about what it means to lead with character. Reason number 5. Treating women with respect. One of the most significant reasons why younger women are drawn to older men is the genuine respect and kindness they receive in their interactions. Older men tend to approach relationships with a level of maturity and emotional intelligence that often leads to treating women with a deep sense of respect. Unlike younger men who may still be figuring out their roles in relationships, older men have lived long enough to understand the value of kindness and thoughtfulness. They pay careful attention to a woman's feelings, her needs, and her desires, making her feel seen and understood in a way that many find rare and profoundly attractive. This respect is not just about grand gestures, but also in the smaller, everyday moments, offering a listening ear, being considerate of her feelings, and taking the time to make her feel special. These actions create a safe space for the woman to express herself and know that her emotions are valued. In a world that often seems rushed, where time feels like it's slipping away, older men have learned the importance of slowing down and treating relationships with the respect they deserve. They understand that being in a healthy, lasting relationship requires patience, effort, and above all, respect. This is why women often feel appreciated and valued when they are with an older man. They know that they are not just another face in the crowd, but someone who is deeply cherished and cared for. The respect that older men show isn't rooted in fleeting infatuation, but in a long-standing understanding of what it means to build trust, loyalty, and emotional security. For younger women, this stability is a breath of fresh air, especially in the face of an often turbulent dating landscape, where respect can sometimes be lacking. Moreover, treating a woman with respect goes hand in hand with demonstrating genuine care and thoughtfulness in every interaction. Older men are more likely to act like true gentlemen, treating women not as possessions, but as equals who deserve admiration and kindness. This shift in mindset is rooted in a deeper understanding of relationships, a perspective grounded in the timeless wisdom of Stoic principles. Stoicism teaches the importance of moderation, humility, and virtue, all of which contribute to a respectful and meaningful relationship. By applying these principles, older men create an environment where women feel safe, loved, and respected, which in turn makes the relationship stronger and more fulfilling. In modern life, where superficial interactions often dominate social spaces, the genuine respect offered by older men stands out as an attractive quality. Younger women value a partner who is not only kind, but wise enough to understand the true nature of a relationship. When a woman is with someone who respects her as an individual and appreciates her for who she truly is, it creates a sense of security and connection that is difficult to find in today's fast-paced world. So, if you're an older man seeking to understand why younger women are attracted to you, remember that it's not just about age or appearance, it's about how you make them feel, treat them with respect, and the bond you share will only grow stronger with time. Reason number 6. Engaging in deep conversations. Listen closely, because this is where the true depth of attraction begins. Older men possess the rare ability to hold deep, soul-stirring conversations that younger men often lack the patience or wisdom to engage in. This isn't about small talk or surface-level chatter. This is about meaningful dialogue. This is about the kind of talk that leaves a mark, the kind that lingers in the mind and awakens something inside. Older men, the real Stoics, have lived through pain, through loss, through triumph, through silence, and all of that life experience sharpens their minds and deepens their souls. They don't talk to impress. They talk to connect. They don't speak just to be heard. They speak to make the other person feel seen. That's why younger women, despite the noise of the modern world, feel drawn to them, because these men offer conversations that matter, that go beneath the surface, that don't run away from real topics. Epictetus said it best. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Older men live this truth. They ask the right questions. They make women feel safe to share their inner world. They're not afraid to talk about meaning, purpose, legacy, or even pain. They bring philosophy into everyday life, turning quiet moments into powerful exchanges. In a world ruled by fast likes, faster replies, and shallow validation, this kind of dialogue is rare, and rarity breeds desire. An older man doesn't scroll through his phone during dinner. He looks her in the eyes. He leans in. He listens with presence. That alone makes a woman feel valued, makes her feel alive. The younger man may be loud, flashy, and constantly chasing stimulation. But the older man? He slows everything down. He makes a woman feel time has paused. And in that pause, connection is born. Women crave this kind of grounding energy. It gives them emotional oxygen. If you're over 35, this is your superpower. Use it. Speak like a man who's seen life. Speak with weight. Speak with purpose. Be the man who turns conversation into an experience she never forgets. Women fall in love through the ears before the eyes. And you, Stoic man, you have the words that linger long after the moment passes. If you feel this power inside you, like this message, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. My words carry weight. Say it, own it, live it. Reason number 7. Stability and security. In a world full of uncertainty, one of the most quietly powerful qualities a man can offer is stability. And it's no surprise that many younger women find themselves naturally drawn to older men who have built steady, secure lives. With time comes experience, and with experience comes the confidence and competence to master a profession, navigate financial responsibilities, and make grounded decisions. Older men, having weathered life's ups and downs, often stand on solid ground, not just in their careers, but in how they think, how they lead, and how they respond to life's challenges. This solid footing creates a sense of safety that many women deeply value, especially those looking to build a future, not just flirt with fantasy. As the great philosopher Seneca once said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. And when a woman is with a man who exudes calm and consistency, she suffers less in both. The presence of an older man who is financially secure, emotionally mature, and mentally grounded provides peace of mind, a priceless feeling in today's chaotic world. While some younger men are still figuring themselves out, older men often know who they are, what they want, and where they're headed. This clarity is rare and attractive. It sends the message that this is not a man driven by impulse, but one guided by purpose. When a woman sees that you've built something, whether it's a career, a home, or simply a lifestyle of discipline and routine, she sees potential, not just for romance, but for a life of shared peace and progress. But let's be clear, this is not about impressing women with material wealth or status symbols. It's about the energy of a man who doesn't crumble under pressure, who has learned from the past and uses that knowledge to create a better future. A Stoic man knows that true security comes not from external riches, but from internal mastery. That's why the combination of emotional stability and financial responsibility becomes so appealing. It represents a foundation on which love can grow, not just a flash of passion that fades when life gets hard. And here's a piece of real advice. Instead of chasing youth, chase excellence. Instead of trying to be trendy, be timeless. The right woman will value the fact that while the world changes, you remain grounded. As Warren Buffett wisely put it, the most important investment you can make is in yourself. So keep building yourself, your mind, your discipline, your health, your wealth. Younger women who seek serious relationships aren't just looking for charm, they're looking for a man who can provide shelter, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Now, I want to hear your thoughts. Have you noticed how stability has played a role in your relationships? Do you believe that being a rock in a stormy world makes you more attractive? Share your insights in the comments, and let's learn from each other's journeys as men of wisdom. Reason number 8. Confidence and skill in intimacy. One of the key reasons younger women are drawn to older men is their unparalleled confidence and skill in intimacy. With years of experience, older men have had the opportunity to truly understand what it takes to satisfy their partners, both emotionally and physically. This deep understanding comes from years of learning, listening, and responding to the needs of their partners, allowing them to create a fulfilling and genuine connection. Unlike younger men who might still be experimenting or unsure of what works, older men have a seasoned approach to intimacy. They know how to read the subtle cues of their partner's body language, which helps them navigate intimate moments with sensitivity and awareness. This ability to attune themselves to what their partner enjoys creates a deeper, more rewarding connection that younger men often can't replicate. While younger men may have more energy, older men compensate for this with their maturity, patience, and an understanding of the emotional aspects of intimacy. They know that being physically present is not enough. It's about being fully engaged and in tune with their partner's desires. In this way, they prioritize quality over quantity, making each moment spent together feel more meaningful. This expertise allows older men to be more focused on the emotional satisfaction of their partners, offering a sense of security and trust that younger men may struggle to provide. Younger women are often captivated by this profound understanding, as it shows that the older man values them not just as a physical being, but as a person with complex desires and emotions. Older men also carry a sense of confidence that comes from years of life experience. This confidence extends beyond the bedroom, creating a safe space where their partners feel comfortable and appreciated. This security makes it easier for women to be vulnerable, knowing that their older partner can guide them with sensitivity and expertise. They find this reliability and assurance in older men to be incredibly attractive, as it fosters a deeper emotional connection and trust. Confidence in intimacy is not just about physical technique, but about creating a space where both partners can be themselves and explore their connection without fear of judgment or insecurity. In today's fast-paced world, where instant gratification and superficial connections often dominate, the genuine confidence and skill of older men in intimacy stand out as a rare and valuable trait. For younger women, the emotional depth and maturity that older men bring to these intimate moments can transform their relationships, turning them into something much more meaningful than fleeting experiences. If you're an older man, recognize that your confidence and ability to understand your partner's needs are not just about skill. They're a reflection of the wisdom you've gained over time. And for younger women, remember that the deeper emotional connection and attention to detail in intimacy are often what will bring the most lasting fulfillment. So whether you're a man or a woman, embrace the understanding and confidence that age and experience bring to your relationships. It's these qualities that can help foster a more meaningful, lasting bond. Reason number 9, providing stability and security. Reason number 9, and this is the final nail that seals the truth. Older men provide stability and security in a way that no flashy car, no six-pack, and no smooth pickup line ever could. This isn't just about money, though yes, financial readiness matters. It's about a man who walks with certainty, who speaks with clarity, who knows who he is and what he stands for. Younger women don't just seek thrills, Deep down, they crave grounding, reliability, a man who doesn't flinch in chaos. In a world where everything is moving too fast, where emotions are constantly thrown off balance, older men are the anchor. They bring structure, purpose, and calm. They have routines, discipline, and vision. They are not still chasing validation, they are creating legacy. And that is magnetic. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Older men live this. They are not reactive, they are proactive. They don't explode at the smallest provocation. They observe, they respond with wisdom. They don't ghost, disappear, or play childish games. They commit or they walk. That kind of emotional leadership is rare. That kind of energy commands respect and invites feminine trust. Younger women, especially those tired of emotional roller coasters, feel safe in the presence of a man who doesn't just say he's in control, but is in control. A man who doesn't panic when plans change. A man who doesn't crumble when life throws a punch. That's what true security feels like. You, the man between 35 and 70, you are not past your prime. You are the prime. You are the strength she never knew she needed. You are the calm in her storm. You are the direction when she feels lost. And here's the kicker. When a woman feels safe, truly safe, she opens up. She softens. She gives more. She loves deeper. Why? Because women do not fall for chaos. They fall for certainty. So stand tall, sharpen your mission, control your emotions, and be the man who never wavers. Because the world is full of boys pretending to be men. What it's missing, what women are praying for, is men who provide peace. If this resonates with you, if you know you're ready to step into this power, then hit that like, subscribe, and comment below. I am her peace, not her problem. Say it, write it, live it. The game has changed, and now you are the advantage. If you've made it this far, it means you're not just watching, you're thinking, reflecting, and growing. Most men never pause to understand why they're chosen, why their presence carries weight, or how their lived experience becomes their greatest asset. But you're not most men. You're here because you're ready to lead with wisdom, not ego. So if you understand the power of maturity, stability, and purpose, comment this below to let us know you're part of this movement. My experience is my strength. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, because what's coming next will only sharpen the man you're becoming. All right, fellas, that's it for today's video. Thanks for sticking with me until the end. I appreciate you being here. Listen, this isn't just about attraction. It's about understanding your value as a man who's lived, learned, and grown stronger through experience. Never underestimate the quiet power of stability, maturity, and presence. Those are rare traits, and they're exactly what set you apart. My advice? Keep becoming the kind of man who leads with purpose and calm strength, because when you do, the right kind of woman will recognize it without you having to say a word. If today's message resonated with you, go ahead and drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts or your personal experiences.